Well, this thing says I'm live. Emma, or is it Memorex? I don't know. You tell me. Like favorite tuber I like to watch used to say.
There you are.
Oh man, here we are. It's another Sunday. Give it a minute and see if. Oh, there's one. That must be you.
Must be me. Must be me.
Well, I'll wait a couple of minutes see if anybody else comes rolling in. I imagine a lot of folks are probably still trying to get ready for Thursday.
Oh yeah.
It is on Thursday, right?
Yep. It is Thursday.
So I don't expect very many. And being Christmas coming up, people being busy, I really don't expect any. And that's fine.
So that's fine.
That's fine. Christmas comes a little dark this year. Here. Gotta go to something on the 27th.
Hi, Avid.
Avid. Got to go to a place on the 27th, attend a memorial service for her Uncle Wayne. Most of y'all probably found out about that last night on her live. Piggy backstraps. Well, that might be an idea. They like to hurt the fool out of me, so might as well do something good with them.
Heck yeah.
And so on the way, we're going to stop by my little sis Bootsy, spend a minute, and then we're going to go on down to where the memorial is going to be in Scottsboro, Alabama. Spend however long she feels like she can stand being there. And then we're going to stop back by my little sis Bootsy's and spend a little while before coming on back home. And she had asked me earlier if you was, how you was doing. I said, well, she's sleeping. I told her, you're still a bit stressed and everything. And she thought we had went this weekend. I told her, I said, no, it's not until next weekend. And I said, it couldn't have been this weekend. We haven't stopped by up there. And so we got to do that. She's only going to pay her respects to her Uncle Wayne. Because they didn't nobody think to notify her personally about it. One of her aunts had called but didn't leave no message, so she didn't figure it anything important. She found out on a cousin's post later. That cousin didn't think to do so because she thought somebody surely would have done notified her. Somebody closer to her. But her and that cousin seem to be developing a bond with each other now since before that post. And I think it's a good thing. She's a good woman. And pretty woman, a nurse. has had a pretty good career, and she's into a lot of other things now as well as her career. And she produced some beautiful children and grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a good woman. They seem to be developing a bond now, the last few months. And she has let Elaine know that if anything else happens, she will be sure to contact her herself. Make sure Elaine knows what's up.
Yeah, so I know if anything happens to Shirley or Kate, I will be letting them.
And I dare say anybody else. Because ain't nobody else in her family going to let her know nothing. Not like my family. They ain't nobody going to tell me anything. They might tell me 3 weeks after it's happened and been took care of. They ain't going to tell me when it happens. Troll up there, my brother, had a heart attack at one point. Well, 3 weeks later, I get let known that he'd just gotten out the hospital from it. Well, I thought I told you. No, you didn't tell me. Well, I thought I did. What? No. Had you told me, I'd have been up there, did my brotherly thing with reservation.
You've at least been respectful about it.
You know, do like all they do and show up for appearances' sake. He thinks good, but no, I didn't get told, so I yet again got made to look like a bad guy. Because somebody failed to tell me. Didn't none of them up there tell me. The only way I usually get any information about family is through the troll. Because the troll likes to control communications. And works it to benefit how she wants things to go. So, anyway, we don't neither one of us ever get told anything about nothing. So, her cousin is going to make sure from now on that Elaine is kept in the loop. And me, I'm going to be the last one told about anything. Because there ain't nobody going to tell me nothing. They're going to find out and then they're going to wait and it come up in a conversation later. And you didn't tell me? Well, thank you much. You know, I wasn't considered by anybody to be worthy enough to be told about something that I might need to have known. So now I don't worry about it. I find out, I find out. If not, oh well. That's why when my time comes, I'm going to have a couple of things in place. One is going to be my little sis Bootsy to maybe keep certain people out. And then again, I might not. I'll just have her there to make sure nobody gets out of the way or gets loose with their tongue. But there's another person I hope to be there because he'd be real good at playing the Grim Reaper. Have him there and haven't been allowed to see pictures of who and who they are and I want him to scare the absolute out of them. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be there to see the results. But I know that fella would do good at it. So, anywho, trying to clean my glasses. They're crazy. And it's often hard to get the grease off. I would do an exercise to help my eyes out, but I wouldn't be able to afford to go to the eye doctor every few months to get new glasses. And I'm mainly the one that drives. So, catch 22. There is a way for me to make my eyesight better, but I can't afford the glasses going back down the spectrum until I reached good eyesight. So, stuck on that one.
Yeah.
Her eyesight ain't that good anymore ever since she had that bout of whatever that was with the eyeball. Iritis.
Uveitis and whatever it's called.
Catch me one of them dead. Do a closed casket and said, he's not here. He's gone home. Well, let's see. Got a new device. Those other ones were. That one was 2 years old. That other one was what, 3, 4?
Something like that.
So got a new phone. There it is. It's got a screen on the back. Had a thing to turn it on. I have to figure this thing out. Let's see. Open it up. Let's see.
Did you play with the phone?
Well, I'm trying to do something here
You trying to do something?
so I can show it all. Dual view. There we go. Still ain't turning that one up.
Hey, Mama Bear.
Mama Bear. Hate to hear that about your front end. Hopefully it ain't nothing too serious. But you can get some of them bottom that front bumper and them skid plates under there can get messed up. And can sound like a whole lot of bad things. So maybe it's just some of those plastic skid plates up under there that might need a little attention. I'm trying to show this thing off, and I can't seem to figure out how to turn on that front part. I'm going to have to actually read to discover.
Oh, man. Think you're gonna have to read to discover?
I hate reading. I'm fairly decent at it. I just hate doing it. Oh, I bet you ain't happy, Mama Bear. When it happened to me, fortunately, the car belonged to a woman who tried to kill me, and she's long since history. So she run over a raccoon, Abbott. You know how they can put them claws out and grab into something and tear it up when they're trying to save themselves. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I had one do it to mine. But anyway, I got this thing. It's got that screen on the back. It's a nice camera, and you got a thing where you can do picture in picture on video, and where you can see what's in front of you and you see me. Maybe I won't utilize that function. Seeing me might not be the best thing. Bumper is scratched, knocked loose skid plates. That's probably what your sounds are coming from, Mama Bear. Get some zip ties. Tied up. Avid, you're exactly right. That's typical for the piggy. Yeah. Get some zip ties. Put them through the holes, cinch them down, cut off the excess. Good to go. Hissing. Well, I checked the blades on the fans. Really don't see how a coon could have got up to those. But then I don't know anything about your vehicle. Hey, you got that right, Evan. So anyway, I got that. I got to figure that out. How to have that back. I got it turned on once yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It said doing something from the main screen when I looked at it when it was on. Well,
She said she said looked at first thing in the morning.
uh,
Mom Mary's gonna repeat it to look at first thing in the morning.
good. Probably what I'd do. Go see what Clay and the boys have to say about it. Not that many, Mama Bear. 2, 3, 4 at the most. too. Yeah, it ain't been that long. Just part of life, Mama Bear. All things for a reason and a purpose. All things for a purpose and a reason. What those reasons and purposes are, 99% of the time, we'll never know. So anyway, we got to go this next Saturday down to Scottsboro for that memorial for her Uncle Wayne and see how that goes. Chris, how's Alice in Wonderland?
Hi, Chris. Hi, Miss Alice.
Why that, Mama Bear? Life happens. You know, ain't nothing be done about that. Life happens. Okay, that happened. What do I do now to resolve it and go on? It's all you can do. Ain't no sense in getting mad about it. Wasn't nothing you could do about it except do what you got to do to clean up the mess and rock on. All this in my neck happened. I didn't get mad. Turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Half done, half wit, run over that hydrant outside. Caused a mess. Had to redo all the plumbing. I got severely irritated at first, and then I thought, no, I ain't going to be mad about it. I'm going to look at it as a blessing in disguise. We placed all the plumbing from where that hydrant is and all through the house. So that was a blessing in disguise. I bet she was. I didn't feel none too good when I hit that one I hit. Yeah, I hate it when I hit an animal out there on the road. I don't like hurting them. But, you know, things happen and they're totally out of your control. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Well, that happened. I looked at the damage later. Fortunately, it was only the bottom part of the front bumper guard thing there. Oh, yeah, that would have done some damage. If I hit a deer in this car we got, it'd be totaled.
Mm-hmm.
And a good little car, don't get me wrong. I've seen deer mess up trucks pretty bad. Thinking about deer meat dumplings too. That sounds good. Let's see.
What we saying?
What else we got going on? Like I said, we're going to stop by my little sis Bootsy's area before we go and on the way back too. It's time for a Bootsy hug.
Yeah, I need to know right about now.
I know you do. One of the reasons why I'm stressing, emphasizing going there. I done told her you could use one. Y'all, if y'all ever meet my little sis Bootsy, and she hugs you, you'll find out what I'm talking about. She's got a hug. It's like a bomb that can draw out the poisons of life out of you. Just makes you feel all sorts of better. Sappy.
Hey, Sandy.
Yeah, I called on Avid. My internet ease is fairly decent. But now there's been some here lately where, like totally throws me like, what in the world are you talking about? Let's see. Politically, there's so much crap going on, you can't really keep track of it all. That's why I like guys like Benny Johnson and Professor Nez and Officer Tatum and OK Rick and RJ Talks and Liberal Hive Mind, which, thank you, Mama Bear. I've got that from you. I'd always see it come up, but I'd never watch it. You mentioned it, so I thought I'd check it out. I like them. They just kind of straight to the point, done. But that one judge that helped that one guy escape ICE, she's been convicted, felony charge. I think it's 5 years she's getting.
That's what you told me earlier.
That's what I think it is, if I heard correctly, if I read correctly, I should say. And she'll never sit on a bench or be a lawyer ever again. She's done. More and more coming out on Tim Walls being connected to all that fraud. It's Flicky! How you doing, girl? All that's going on. There's a bunch of stuff. Trump giving the military that 1776 check totally squashes what those 6 senators tried to do seditiously. We working on it, Flicky. We working on it. We got to go to a memorial service next Saturday, the 27th. Our Uncle Wayne passed away in a house fire. We got to go do that. And we're going to stop by see my little sis Bootsy. And get a Bootsy hug. There ain't nothing like a Bootsy hug.
I'm saying
that. One time we were sitting down at her kitchen table and we were talking about stuff. She hugged me up, and boy, it brought the tears.
The more I move my stuff over, the more you push. I ain't got nowhere else to go.
The next time, just go ahead and push her off because you know what she's going to do.
That's only the 5th or 6th time I pushed her off of there.
So, means we're going to be taking a bit of a trip. It's about an hour or so to my little sister's place up there. We're going to stop by while she's in the store. And then the hardware store. Then we're going to go on down to Scottsboro, however long that's going to take. And then spend some time down there, however long she feels like she can tolerate being around some. And then we're going to head back, stop back by my Bootsy, my little sis Bootsy. Spend some time there before coming on home. Just make a day of it. We're going.
There's pretty much 3 that I will stay away from. Well, technically 4, but I'll stay away from. One is Jeff's wife, Stephanie. Jennifer's husband.
I'm not sure that I've ever met her, and everything I've seen online.
Oh, you've met her, but she's the high maintenance one that always walk around in the high heels, dressed to the nines. You wouldn't remember because you wouldn't take care of it. You know. And then Jennifer's husband and her two boys, I'll stay away from them.
Oh yeah, definitely them. I don't like him. And there's others I'd stay away from if they're there. Okay,
If they show up, yes, I'll stay away from them, but I doubt they'll show up.
but I don't know who all will be there.
I know for a fact those will be there.
Right. I don't know if Chris would be there or Misty or any of them.
I don't know.
Now Misty, I'll have something to do with all day long. She's one of mine of the heart there. And Chris, I like him. First met him throughout the visit where he was at with all of them. He took me out to his shop. That told me a lot about what he thought of me.
Chris, he's a good guy.
Because guys tend to be protective of their shops. Don't just show just anybody their shop. So I knew he liked me. But we'll see how it goes. Don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see how it goes. Y'all pray for me to hold my tongue with
If it
some.
gets to the point you think you need to hold your tongue when you just let me know and we'll leave.
I'll walk outside, take a breather. I want
Because I know if
you.
it's to the point where you feel like you have to hold your tongue, I'll be biting mine.
Well, like I said, I'll wait on you to make the call. If I need to hold my tongue, I'll go outside for a breath. Lynn!
Hey, Lynn, welcome in, darling.
How you doing? So, we're going to see how that goes. I'm looking forward to the before and after. I've not got to see my little sis Bootsy in a very long time. I'm overdue.
Yeah, it's been almost 5 years. January will be 5 years.
I'm way overdue.
And we just haven't gone anywhere. We haven't had time. But
Because of doing that, yeah. We're working on it, Lynn. Like I've been telling the rest of them, we got to go next Saturday, the 27th, for a memorial for her Uncle Wayne. He passed away in a house fire. So we got to do that. We're going to stop by and see my little sis Bootsy on the way there and on the way back.
Yeah.
That's the part I'm looking forward to. Finally got an excuse to be able to swing by there and spend some time with her. Man, the prayers would be for me to hold my tongue around some. I'm sure you know what I mean. She's back, Mama Bear's back.
Well, that's good to know.
I didn't notice where you said you took off. Of course, I get running my mouth and don't pay as good attention as I should. Oh, eyebrows are itching. Is there a saying for that?
I don't know, but I know my eyeball was itchy a while ago.
I mean, I know they got the saying for left hand, right hand. It's palm of the left hand, right hand. It's itching, but I don't know if there's one for the eyebrow or the ear. I know the one for the nose. Lord help me if it goes to itching. But I like sitting here undisturbed. I mentioned my phone. I got a new phone device. Don't have a number for it. It's disconnected from phone service. I just use it like a small tablet or something. Check socials and play
Temperature
games.
here, it's what, 40, 51, something like that?
51.
51.
Unusually warm for December, especially more than halfway through December. Supposed to be at least 40, 45 during the day for December.
I need somewhere else to lay on something. That's my mouse pad. $57 for Lynn's at. Worst day of winter. I thought that was yesterday.
No, he'd be right. It's 21st.
I was always thinking it was 20th that first day.
Tomorrow would have been my daddy's birthday. We said he'd be what, 85?
Yeah, he was born in 1940.
Yeah. So he'd have been 85 and he lived. He died when he was 53, 54.
He died in 96. Yeah.
95.
96.
95.
94, 96. 94.
Yeah, 94, 95.
He had 94 because Carolyn died right after him, I think.
Yeah. 6 weeks. Almost to the day, if not.
94, he would have been. $54.
Yeah.
No, he was 53.
Almost 54.
Almost 54. He turned 54 in December.
And at that time, that's why I didn't plan to live long, because I figured I'd have a short life like he did. Now I'm still here at 60.
Well, your mama's still here at 80. And
She'll probably outlive us all.
probably. Excuse me. Tomorrow would have been 70.
Right? So I've got that to contemplate tomorrow. a notification on my phone come up and remind me that it would be his birthday. So I've kind of been thinking about it since then. So it's been 30 years, 31, 31 years.
31 years he passed away, yeah.
Yeah, so he's been gone 31 years. I still chew on some of the wisdom he taught me in those last few days. Of course, it wasn't his wisdom, it was God's wisdom. He went from being an old drunk to having faith that I aspire to. And God's wisdom to a point that I still have to chew on, still get nuggets out of. That's how I know it was God's wisdom, not his own, because yeah, how old was she, man? That's a ripe old age. I had a great grandmother. She was 90 something when she passed. Sweet old thing. That was many decades ago. Momo Klein. I was told by an irreputable source that Momo Klein was mean when she was younger. I don't think she was. And then was told that Momo Klein was scared of all of them when she got older and needed to be took care of after she broke a hip. She was afraid that her past sins would come back to haunt her through those that she did bad. I don't think that's true either. I think it was she knew they was a bad lot and apt to do anything anyway. Because in her young days, she was a young rich woman. Her husband and another rich guy down there owned a lot of that city. And she was a very proper woman, very proper lady in that time. Basically, all but disowned my grandmother because she chose a bad boy from across the wrong side of the tracks.
96, not 94. That's what Megan said.
Who? Oh. Still, that's on up there.
Close to that century mark.
Yeah. To have seen the things she saw. To have experienced the things that she's experienced. Like sitting and listening to older folks for the most part.
Reminiscing.
Listen to them reminisce. Now, half done, I wouldn't sit and listen to him. He's full of crap anyway. Tina!
Hi, Tina.
Well, you sit there and listen. I'll be on here a few more minutes. Like seeing you work with that router.
Ain't you a spot and lay down somewhere.
Ben's mama is the youngest of how many? All right, Piggy, I'm glad you are. My daddy had one full blood brother and the rest were half brothers. A dozen. Holy moly. Somebody was busy. Well, you had your own, she had her own baseball team. That's a lot of work done out in the garden and other things. You had your own construction crew, build a barn. Merry Christmas, Chris. You have a good.
Merry Christmas, Chris, Miss Alice.
And by the way, Merry Christmas to all, since that's going to be coming up in 4 days. But 3 and a wake up anyway. Well, so those just coming in like Tana, you may already know because of her live last night. Current events are got to go to a memorial for her Uncle Wayne Saturday. I got a new phone device. I got to check some things out on. And all the political stuff, it's too much to go into. Yes, sir, Avid. But Jesus was born in the spring, closer to Easter. But for reasons I'm not going to go into, it got put as December 25th to be recognized. So, conversely, he died in the spring. Oh. So, anyway, that's the current events. I could go into a whole lot of political stuff, but I ain't going to be on here that much longer. There's so much going on, it's not even funny. But the bottom line is, oh my God, it's Trump bad, it's Trump destroying everything. Oops, a week later, turns out he was right. True, Tina, which should be every day. Not all this merchandise. Because in today's world, that's what it's all become about. It's become about material things. It's just an excuse for people to go wacky with merchandise. So, we don't either. We buy if we need. If it's close to Christmas, we call it Christmas.
Yeah, that's Piggy's Christmas right there. Mine's supposed to be sometime this week.
Huh?
My shelves for my cans for the kitchen.
Oh, okay. So we get that, Tina. But the thing is, a majority of people throughout the land, they think it's got to be about buying everybody all sorts of presents and spending all sorts of money. No, it ain't about that. But they've made it about that. Most have. So, anyway, I'm going to wish y'all Merry Christmas. Y'all pray for me to hold my tongue come Saturday. Y'all think about it. Piggy loves you.
Piggy loves us. I'm glad Piggy loves